Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eclipse Wrestling. This bout is for the Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied to the ring by his manager, Otis Hellenbeck. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the wild-eyed headbanger, your Maxx Morrison.
Number one.
Clap, clap.
Number one.
His opponent is from the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 198 pounds. He is the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne.
Look at the determination on that man's face right now.
Doc, I know you're new here, so I'm going to explain this to you. I didn't appreciate the disrespectful way he did it.
No.
When you're the Legacy Champion, you have an opportunity. You can turn in the Legacy Championship for a shot at the Heavyweight Champion. Now, I don't appreciate it being thrown in the trash like that. That's disrespectful. That just means that this tournament that we've been having is going to be now for the Legacy Championship after what we just saw.
So the stakes are really high, especially for everybody in that tournament. But if speaking about,
I'm going to set this here, don't touch this.
Think about it. Everybody's qualified
have a
now
little
in that
bit?
tournament.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
if there's any stakes that are high right now, Mike, I mean, what is going through the mind of Zack Rayne right now? Maxx Morrison is a madman, possessed, and he just.
And this
To
is,
say the least.
And this has been personal since War for Territory 4 when Max turned his back on Zack Rayne in that main event that we explained that we were talking about before. This is extremely personal for both these guys. I may not be expecting catch as can wrestling. This is what I'm expecting. They're just going to beat the holy hell out of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, and the referee Mark Charles has his hands full.
Yeah, the count can just stand
The
back and let
count.
these guys
Mark the count Charles.
Maxx Morrison is just pounding away on the champ. And my God, Zack Rayne went away, but Zack Rayne coming back again. Look at these two.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a scientific match, guys. I'm really not.
Not at all. I'm expecting, like I said, they're just going to beat the crap out of each other, and that's exactly what we're expecting. You can see it right here. Doug, check that out. That is our beautiful Legacy Champion. Look at the gold. That's what they're fighting for. That is a beautiful title.
I can't even. That astonishes me every time I see that belt. It's one of the best looking belts in Pittsburgh Indies. I'll say it right now.
And right now, Zack Rayne is on the outside about to lose his belt if he can't get back in this match.
Can't. I mean, he is down on the ground, guys. And Maxx Morrison has a mission, and it is to take that Eclipse Heavyweight Championship. And right now,
And the thing about Maxx Morrison is he's nuts.
He is.
I don't mean that in a rude way.
But he's
nuts.
calculating. He's calculating too. He may think he's insane, but here's something going on in that brain. More than
He's
just
crazy
being
like a fox.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
this guy's a madman. I mean, this guy right now is trying to become Zack Rayne's personal Jason Voorhees, because no matter what Zack Rayne does, he just keeps coming back and back and back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you were talking about, like Zack Rayne talked about earlier, he said you're one bad day away from being a villain, and that was quoted from, the Joker said, everybody's one bad day away from being a bad guy. Well, this is the Joker to Zack Rayne's Batman right now.
I mean, look at it, he's just smiling at him. He's just evilly smiling at him. This Maxx Morrison is just scary.
He is.
It is that demented smile. The heavy metal madman, the White Rabbit.
What do you got?
They're trying to like match up here. I mean, Zack looks a little off his game though. Looks like he's throwing off. I don't know if it's just the mind games Morrison's playing with him or not.
Well, the thing of it is Zack Rayne made it personal, and he's letting his emotions get the best of him, and that's not going to bode well for him. I'm just saying.
That does not work well for Zack Rayne.
No.
I mean, Zack Rayne, he talked about some of those guys, the former Legacy champions, the matches he had with Bronco McBride. I can tell you, I mean, the corner again, we're going to go back to the whole superhero thing, but, you know, the Joker has always done everything he can to try and make Batman cross that one line and break that one rule. And that's what Bronco did to Zack. Those guys went back and forth. Max is a different competitor entirely. This is not Bronco McBride. This is not James Ford. This is not any of those guys.
No.
This is a different animal entirely.
because all those guys were tough as nails. But I'm telling you, I don't think Maxx Morrison feels pain.
Yeah, Otis Hellenbach on the outside discussing some strategy now with Maxx Morrison, trying to pretty much prep him up to get back in there.
One thing that Otis is very good at, and that's firing up his talent and getting them ready and calming them down. So
I would agree with you.
the Red River Rebels, his tag team that he won, that he led the multiple champion. Even at James Ford was one half of that tag team, former multiple-time legacy champion, managed by Otis Hellenbach. He's very good. He has managed champions. He knows how to win.
I mean, 10 long years this man's been managing people. But here's the question for you, Mike. Zack Rayne, though, is he off that second?
Oh, that ran that headbutt of the hard head of Max.
The head of steel, as he likes to call it.
The head of steel, the head of concrete.
I mean, Morrison welcoming Zack Rayne to his own version of Headbanger's Ball.
Yeah, I don't know who's hurt. I don't think that Morrison is phased, but Rayne sure is.
You can't fight, Zach. You can't breathe. You can't fight.
That's true. He got him right in the ribs.
And
Zach is having trouble getting that.
you know, and the
deep
thing
breath.
of it is, Otis is getting in Zach's mind, and you can't fight two opponents.
You realize he just smashed his lungs on both sides, the front of his
Yes,
body and the back.
I
of his
do,
head.
Now
and he's
working
crushing
on
it
He's
again.
kneeling on him now, which is there's nothing against the rules of this. That's completely
That is
legal.
perfectly legal. Yes, it is.
I said it before. This man has prepared Morrison and is now giving him some great advice.
Has he prepared him or has he possessed him? That's the question. I want to know. Otis
I think a little bit of both.
There is something, a great manager's job is to fire up his man and get them ready for battle. And that's exactly what Otis has done with Mad Max.
Exactly. And he's done a great job.
I mean, he's headbutting him as he's squeezing him.
In the back. Max using that head. What a great bear hug, though. Even though he's on the ground, that's a great bear hug. Zack Rayne's smart enough to get to the ropes.
I don't think they should call him Mad Maxx Morrison. I think he should be Insane Maxx Morrison.
Right now, Zack Rayne's slow to get up because Maxx Morrison just squeezed the life and air out of him. And I mean, one thing about Zack Rayne, very strong game, aerial assault, and when you take that air away, you don't have that anymore.
Right,
You're
you can't
exactly
breathe, you can't
right.
fight, just like Otis said.
Right.
Zach out to the outside. You can just hear the thud as he hits the ground out here. Max
And-
is in firm control.
We don't believe in mats here at Eclipse Pro Wrestling. I mean, once you hit that, you hit that floor.
That is a wood basketball floor underneath.
Yeah, and there's
that
no
mat.
give.
No, there is not.
I've been on this floor. It's not fun.
Guys, if you look at the red marks just forming
Oh,
where Maxx
the welts.
Morrison
I can
hit
see
him.
the welts.
Maxx Morrison coming on the outside here. Oh God, he's scary.
I'll tell you what.
He is the heavy metal madman. He is crazy. He is insane.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm over here.
Here comes that pole. A head of steam.
That was spine first, guys, right into the post.
Oh, I saw that. I felt that.
That was like maximum overdrive.
Not for him. Not for him. You're right.
You know, like I said, he picked him up like that freight truck in maximum overdrive. Instead of asking who made who, he's asking who's your daddy, Zack Rayne. But now Zack Rayne is starting to fight back. So some chops, arms to the back, right here in front of us, in front of the announce table. They are taking laps around the ring. Max back into the ring.
And now they're, I mean, a little bit of cat and mouse there, but I wouldn't say cat and mouse. I'd say more like Godzilla and the Rodan. We'll just go for it.
Yeah.
And right back, he's going right back to that bear hug, inverted bear hug. And look at the way he's got a hold of him. It's a different variation, a different lock on it.
And he cannot breathe. Zane cannot.
Zack.
Zack Rayne, I'm sorry. Rayne cannot breathe.
But you look at Morrison, he's so versatile right now. He's squeezing him, he has his hand, he took Zack Rayne's hand and caught it in his leg there. I mean, he was holding him. There was no escape.
No, and he's trying to make sure he can't swing, can't reach the ropes. Oh my, what a gut wrench suplex to the mat and a float over by Max. Very smart to go right for a cover right away. But the guy
Of
can't
course,
breathe.
exactly. You want to capitalize on it while you can.
I mean, you want to talk about a version of Drag Me to Hell? That's what's happening right now. I mean,
Yeah, I
Morrison
think
is putting-
Zack Rayne is in hell, or as close to it as you can be.
Just give up.
And this is a day in the park for Maxx Morrison.
Yeah.
I mean, oh God,
This is not Jason goes to hell. This is Zack Rayne goes
He's
to
actually
hell.
biting him.
What did
He
you
actually
expect?
was biting him in the forehead.
we might see blood tonight, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if Otis fed Max before the match or
may-
not. However,
Guys, do you see the book he's holding?
what is it?
That's a satanic Bible.
What is?
My mother said, stay away from that book. When I was young.
And Zack going right back to the leg and stuffing him up for the Lincoln lock. But how far gone is Zack Rayne? Zack Rayne can't get a breath. You can tell. You can see it in his face.
We've seen Zack Rayne overcome many adversity in many places. And could he do it now?
This is a huge one because this guy, again, that Max, he's not a normal human being. He doesn't feel pain like a normal human being.
No, like I said before, guys, I don't think he feels pain at all.
Zack Rayne's chopping
At
down
all.
the tree house of horror here, as I like to call it, because, I mean, he's taking away those knees. Just taking away his feet, and that is perfect, exactly for a man that is the size of Maxx Morrison.
Maxx Morrison, he is a mountain of a man. He is a monster, no doubt about it. And he's held that title, he's held that legacy title for a long time until he relinquished it tonight. Again, not happy about the way he relinquished it. Very disrespectful for that championship and the people who came before him. And look at the way that Zack Rayne now has the leg all locked up and twisted. Your legs are not meant to bend that direction.
It's like a modified figure four, unless you know what that's called, Mike. Jesus.
I don't have a name for that. That's a very innovative maneuver.
Yeah, that's not a 4.
No, it's not.
It's more like an 8.
And now look at Max delivering the right hands, doing what he can. Oh, Zack with a kick. He still has that one leg loose. He's able to kick him in the face whenever he tried to break up. Uh-oh. Max has got him with a forearm to the back.
There's so much on the line when it comes to Maxx Morrison. I mean, throwing away the title, throwing away the legacy title like it was trash. If he were to lose here tonight, that would be thrown up in his face for the rest of his career.
Exactly.
He gave up a championship for an opportunity like this, especially the way he went about it.
Well, he didn't give it up. He threw it away,
Yeah.
literally.
But the way he did it, again, the way he set up, it basically told Zack what he's doing in War for Territory. It was very disrespectful for Eclipse as well. The ropes, carries that knee deep in the midsection, right back to the ribs, right back to the chest.
I mean,
You can see the grimace on Zack Rayne's face. That is painful. And like you said before, look at the welts on his back.
I mean, if you think about it, both of these guys are going to walk away with bruises. When
Well-
both of these guys walk away from this ring tonight, guys, they're going to remember this match for the rest of their career.
And they're going to know they
Well,
were
they
in a
sure as
fight.
hell I'm not going to forget it very easily, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
Oh!
Man, just kicking the side of the head.
That's going to leave a mark.
But if you notice, who has taken Maxx Morrison to this much of a limit late? I mean, we've never seen this. I mean, Zack Rayne
No.
is taking him to the limit.
Well, he is. Because Max made it personal with Zack. That's the
Well,
problem.
Zack Rayne is one of the guys. Zack Rayne, again, he's got that title. He's held that for such a long time. But Zack Rayne is resilient. That's the one thing I've always said about Zack. He is resilient.
Well, he is, and I'll give him that.
But how resilient can he be when you can't breathe?
I'll tell you what, he was not only just resilient, he's very savvy, very smart. He knew Morrison was going for that elusive bile driver,
He did.
and now Zack Rayne trying to capitalize on this.
A little too long. I don't think that this was wise.
Yeah, he took a little bit too much time, and sometimes, guys,
They're right out here in front
30
of us.
seconds is the difference between victory and defeat.
It is. It took too long to get up there. Gave Max a chance to regroup and get him and meet him up there. And now you're fire shot. Shot to the back. Yeah, if I were you, count, I would back up a little bit. Throw Max off. Almost halfway across the ring.
Halfway, I think we're 3/4, Mike.
Like in all honesty, he bounced a little bit.
This is going to be a long jump for Zack Rayne here if he decides to go off that rope. Oh, wait a minute.
Zack is at home in the top rope. He took way too long.
Again, yeah, he should have struck while the iron was hot. Isn't that the saying?
Something like that. It's close enough.
Close enough for government work.
Back up on the top rope. They are right above our head, folks.
Yeah.
This is a scary position to be in. Zack Rayne going forward. Sunset flip bomb from the top rope. Both men are down.
Holy shnikes. I mean, did you hear Morrison hit the back?
That impact was incredible. I
I felt it. I don't know about you guys.
You can feel the sonic wave off that
You've
impact.
been feeling those for 31 years, kid. I mean, I brought back flashback. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Flashback right there.
Exactly.
Exactly, that double stomp in the back,
Oh.
kind of that upper shoulder area.
And you know what? You get hit wrong there, that can mess you up.
It sure can.
Not just for tonight or tomorrow, for your career.
Right, you get a stinger in there. That's tough to overcome.
Yeah.
Hellenbach trying to argue with the ref. I don't know about what, though. I mean, this has just been...
Oh, God, here we go. They're on the top rope.
Superplex. Jeez. Oh, my God. Mike, I thought I'd help you on that one. I mean,
Yeah.
you
know,
felt
guys,
the whole ring shake here.
we knew this was going to be a physical match. I mean, who are we kidding? We all knew.
It's personal, and that's why.
Right, exactly.
mean,
It's
not
personal for Max, and it's personal for Zack.
I mean, it's definitely personal for Zack. If you remember, like you guys were talking about earlier, Maxx Morrison turning his back on his own tag team partner.
Yep, and more for territory in the Eclipse.
Right.
Going into business for himself.
That's exactly what they say. Going into business for yourself.
And that matchup up to that point was an incredible matchup, but this one's taking the cake. This is an unbelievable matchup. But this is what you expect from a heavyweight title match.
I mean, both these guys got that superplex took a lot of not just Rayne, but it took a lot out of Morrison also.
The question is who to take more out of. I mean, obviously Zack Rayne was higher up, and he's got the rib injury and can't breathe. So,
Well, I'll be honest, if we were scoring this, I would be scoring in favor of Morrison, to be honest, because Zack has taken a hell of a lot of punishment.
jeez, he's still taking punishment.
Well, he's dishing it out, though, too.
Oh yeah, well, we said that before. He's resilient, and he's not going to stop dishing it out until he's down for that 3 count.
But the other thing, too, you gotta factor in is Morrison is not your typical opponent.
Oh, he's not.
It almost seems like the more you
Rolling
beat
forearm.
the hell out of him, the more it energizes him.
It's very much like, we've talked about Max, a big follower. He loves the horror movies. Very much like your classic villain, like a Jason Voorhees, where no matter how many times you destroy him, kill him, he comes back for more.
Right.
Exactly, and I was gonna say, you're talking about absorbing. You think about the armor from Black Panther, if you remember in the movie, the armor, except that's what we're seeing here. You see a lot of that. I hate to bring Black Panther into this, but I'm going to.
Right, and plus, Max has the advantage of Otis on the outside to cheer him on.
God, what a powerbomb. Stacks him up. No, he doesn't. He doesn't stay down
Lincoln
for 3.
lock.
He goes right for that Lincoln lock. Float over. And look, and Otis reaching in. He's trying to pull it. Well, Otis doing his job as a manager, trying to. The count stopping him. Morrison, in the meantime, is slowly crawling. And again, there's that serial killer mentality of slowly crawling to the ropes.
I mean, that was just in the nick of time. Otis, referee was right on top of Otis, though, keeping an eye on him so he didn't pull him towards those ropes. Kudos to the ref for that one, keeping this one clean.
Well,
What are you doing, Max?
What is... Oh, and there it is. That's what Max was doing.
Kicked him right in the Olsen twins. Here we go. Has him.
God.
Pile driver.
God, that's got to be it.
You got to be kidding me. We have a new champ.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, he pulled it off. I mean,
Eclipse Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
I mean, he took a gamble. He threw the title away and said to Zack Rayne, "I'm coming for you." And guys, he did. He did.
I mean, referee's back was trim. He did kick Zack Rayne where you're not supposed to kick someone in the wrestling.
And the Olsen twins.
Right in the Olsen twins, exactly. It's one of my classics, guys. I use it all the time.
And I love it.
But my God, Zack Rayne, you realize like this?
I get it. I get
That's
it.
a legacy of how long is this?
I get it. But
Well over a year.
the count didn't see it. And he did it. And he's looking at you, Edwards. He's not looking at me.
Is now ours.
What do you mean?
We are now under the Hellenbach Empire.
I don't think he's
Not
right.
believe-